You know what? First thing I'm going to say is this. This season of Nigerian Idols is going to be a very, very stiff competition. I'm telling you. The singers we have this season, they did not come to joke. They did not come to play. They did not even come to sing Kumbaya. These people, they are trained. Yes, they are trained. And guys, I'm telling you, there was a lot of things I saw tonight and I was already scared, but I was also bracing myself for a very, very tight competition. Trust me, whoever emerges the winner this season, that person should just believe that, okay, I went through the lion's den to get to where I am. But you know what? Without much further ado, I'm just going to quickly jump into the video to tell you guys my own, should I say, observation, what I felt about the 12 contestants' performances. All right, I'm sure you all have your own observations, you all have your own opinion, so you know how we do it over here. Just go ahead, drop it all down in the comment section below and I will definitely respond to all of you. But before I start or continue, let me first of all officially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. You're welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea, and the tea of this video is most definitely the first official performance from our top 12 contestants of this season of Nigerian Idols. If you're ready, let's get into it. So the theme of tonight's performance is what Itoh referred to as Billboard hits. But at some point, I got really confused because 2 out of the 10 contestants, they performed some recent Nigerian songs. And I was wondering, like, what exactly is the actual definition of Billboard hits? So for those of you who are more versed in music, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, because to be very honest, I was a bit confused. All right, but let's just scratch that and start with the first performance of tonight. We had the first performance tonight from Abigail. Abigail sure did usher us into an amazing time out on the show today. However, there was something I noticed, guys. It felt as though she was sounding a bit muffled, and it wasn't just specific to her. Most of the contestants that performed tonight, it felt as though their voice was kind of muffled. I don't know if it was from the microphone, if it was a technical issue, I don't know, but that crystal clear, that crispy crystal clarity that I had been noticing from their voices over time, it just wasn't there. And also I was wondering that could it be because they had a live audience tonight? You know, when they were having their auditions, it was just them and the judges. During the theater week, it was them and the judges. The hall was empty. So I was thinking, could it be that it's because the hall was empty at that point in time? I don't know, guys, but I observed all of these things. But regardless, Abigail gave a powerful performance. She has this very, very powerful voice, amazing voice, but she needs to be careful because she has the tendency of losing her voice easily. And tonight, it seemed as though she was already on the journey of losing her voice. God forbid, before people come after me. But it's just what I noticed. Now, moving on to the second performance of tonight. Now, the second performance of tonight was from David Opera. So let's refer back to last week's Sunday's review I did. Oh my God. A lot of David Opera fans, they literally came to come and drag me on my channel. And I'm wondering, like, okay, when I don't drag finish, can you people rest now? Like, you people literally think I care. I don't care. I was trying to give a constructive criticism on how David Opera could enhance his chances or increase his chances even, you know, of getting to the top 3 or possibly winning the show. And you guys are coming at me, like, for real? Okay, let's come back to tonight's performance. Didn't you people see any changes at all? Number 1, David Opera cut his hair. Number 2, his performance was so beautiful. Let me even read what I wrote. I said I love his vocal strength and balance, his expression, his depth. David Opera came to the show tonight singing with his soul. So did you people notice any difference at all? Eh? He came to come and drag me. I beg, shift. Let's move on to the third performance of tonight. Faith. Guys, you know, I've always talked about how she performed during the season 1 of MTN Yellow Star show. She made it through to, I think, top 5 or top 6, but she did not win. Yes, but what I'm seeing now and what I actually saw tonight, Faith, she has improved so much. Her vocal dexterity. Let me read what I wrote. She sounded iconic. Excellent vocal range, control, expression, depth, soul. Yes, she sang from her soul. I mean, when you hear a contestant that knows how to control their vocal range, then just know that that contestant came prepared. That person has really cooked themselves, prepped themselves for this journey, and they are ready. They did not come to joke at all. So I must applaud Faith, because she's a far improvement from the Faith that I experienced during the MTN Yellow Star show. She did great tonight. Very, very great. Yes. And then moving on to the fourth performance of tonight, we had Jordan. Guys, how do I describe this guy's performance to you? Jordan set my soul on fire. He gave a very, very fierce performance. His vocal strength, guys, oh my days, it was powerful. The way he owned that song. What did he perform? He performed Adele's Rolling in the Deep. Guys, there couldn't have been a better way to perform that song. His expression on the stage, he utilized the stage. It was as if he was singing for his life. And guys, I was touched. I felt it. Now, moving on to the fifth performance of tonight, we had Zadok. Hey! See, I was just here saying, okay, that's my man. That's my man, making me proud out there. Guys, Zadok gave an outstanding performance. Tonight, Zadok did not only sing, he also performed. Yes, he went around, he created, in split seconds, he created this magnetic connection between him and the audience. Even other contestants, fans that were in the audience tonight, they were even supporting him, they were cheering him on. Guys, Zadok, he owned the song. What did he even perform again? Yeah, Perfect by Ed Sheeran. You know, that song can be very, very laid back and slow. But the way Zadok performed that song, he improvised to the song, he owned it, he gave it his own style. Guys, I was amazed. I felt it. It felt as though he was sending a message to me directly. Even the judges felt that performance to the point that they gave him a standing ovation. Guys, tonight, Zadok was my best performance. And then we had Progress. Progress performed Heartbreak Anniversary. See, God, that's Progress. His name is definitely working for him. The way he performed that song tonight, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I felt it. This guy sang as if he was trying to save a life. And he did it. He saved my life. His vocal range was simply amazing. And just as the judges said, guys, I totally agree. One thing that Progress has that is going to make him shine in this competition is control. Vocal control, expressions control, performance control. He knows when to do a lot and he knows when not to do too much. And guys, that is the peak of professionalism. Having that skill, having that talent, but knowing how to utilize it wisely. Tonight, I was blown away by his performance. And then we had Joel. Guys, sadly, Joel had the weakest performance tonight. He did not bring it at all. He wasn't giving anything. Yes, and then later on, I learned from D'banj that he stutters when he speaks. So that could have actually explained why he was finding it difficult to sing properly. He was struggling with the lyrics, and somehow it felt as though he was subdued by the instrumentals. And it wasn't like the instrumentals were really loud, but he was struggling really hard. At some point, he was like, he wasn't really opening his mouth to actually pronounce the lyrics of the song. I felt really bad for him because I know for a fact that this guy is a great singer. He's got potential, but then my fear is that votings have started. So it now depends on his fans to save him or kick him out of the show. But let's see how it goes, guys, as next week, 2 contestants will be evicted. And then moving on to the next performance we had tonight, we had Banty. So I'm just going to be as straightforward as possible, all right? Number one, I was impressed with Banty's amazing look. She looked glamorous. She looked like a superstar. She looked like one of these our Nigerian music artists where money don't baff where, you know, now come to the stage looking all bling bling and shiny. And as a matter of fact, she actually looks great with makeup, although I like her natural face as well, but she actually looked great tonight. However, I wasn't really blown away by her performance. Yes, I mean, she has a unique style to sing it. She likes singing like Tenny, or she tries to sing like Asha sometimes, but there was something she was doing, and I felt like it was too much. Yeah, I felt like it was too much. Her ad-libs, they sounded too repetitive. Yeah, and for me, personally, it became boring at some point. But the delivery was beautiful. But if you are going to categorize it into the class of being fantastic, it wasn't one of the most fantastic deliveries at all tonight. And then we had Gerald. Gerald came with all of his sexiness tonight, guys. And I felt it. And let me just say something really weird. I know a lot of you are going to say that, okay, Glory is very, very weird, but Gerald has got really beautiful hands, guys. To be very honest, all through his performance, I wasn't paying attention. I was staring at his hands. The guy has the most beautiful hands I've seen this week. Yes, because I see a lot of beautiful hands every week. But hey, scratch that. Listen, Gerald delivered beautifully. What did he perform? Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars and whoever. But he did great. I loved his stage presence. I loved the way he carried the song. It was a beautiful delivery, professional performance. Overall, amazing. And then we had Precious. So, Precious was the first contestant that performed a recent Nigerian song, Felony. And I was wondering, is that a Billboard hit? That's why I asked that question at the beginning of this video. Now, Precious is one of those contestants that has a very, very resounding voice, outstanding voice. But tonight, I wasn't really convinced, with her performance. First of all, I felt like that was a wrong song choice. That song did not really project her capacity. It did not really project her talent. It did not really project that singing beast or angel, whatever that she has sleeping inside of her. She looks very, very fragile. She looks very, very, smallish, petite. But when she opens her mouth, she is a singing beast, like a dragon, a roaring dragon. So tonight, I wasn't really impressed. It felt as though the instrumentals, a lot of things were just going on, but she was beneath all of the things that were going on. So next time, she should please pick a better song so that she can shine and not shrink. And now for my second favorite performance of tonight. This one is from Itoh. Gosh, a 17-year-old, oh, that is the person that was singing, guys. In case you don't remember, Itoh is 17. Let me say it again. Itoh is only 17. And I'm saying this over and over again because of those of you that came to my channel to come and drag me. Beyonce is only 18. Was it 18 or 16? Oh, she's just a child. She's just learning how to sing. And this one, is she not a child? Is she not a child? Guys, Itoh sang from her belly. You know where the Bible says that out of your belly, will flow rivers of living water. Guys, I beg, I don't know if I'm misquoting the Bible, but as Itoh was singing, it was as if Bible scriptures were falling out of her mouth, coming out of her belly, pouring out. It was as if she was roaring like a strong lion. Her vocal dexterity, guys, for a 17-year-old, her control, the way she was professionally handling her range, come on, what do you want to tell me? Listen, tonight's performance from Itoh was simply amazing. I was blown away. I was shocked. My mouth was open as I was watching her. I'm like, guys, nah, I give it to her. Tonight, her performance was A1. And I was also very amazed that Itoh was able to give us a one-woman squad performance. Yes, no backup singers. She was the only singer tonight that actually performed without backup. Itoh came prepared. She told us, she proved to us, not only telling us, she proved to us that she herself is enough to give us a stellar performance. Guys, I was blown away. And then finally, we had Debbie. Debbie was the second contestant that performed a Nigerian song, and I was wondering if it was actually a Billboard hit. But in my opinion, that song did not allow Debbie to shine at all. It was a struggle to her. She performed Mona Lisa by Luje. Yes, Mona Lisa is a very popular song over here in Nigeria, but that song was a wrong song choice for Debbie. I believed that she could have selected any other song, or she could have been given any other song, and she could have performed better. Tonight, it felt as though she was struggling for ad-libs, like she ran out of ad-libs, and then it was as if Debbie was singing in one corner, instrumentals was in another corner, and then backup singers were in another corner. You know when you cook soup and the oil, they one side, the water they one side, and then the maggi and salt they for bottom of the pot. That was how Debbie's performance was tonight. There was no synergy. There was no synchronization at all. Everything was disjointed. And I do not blame her for it, okay? I mean, I don't even know who to blame because I don't know who picks the song. But overall, It was not the best performance tonight. It was not great. It was okay, but it was not great. But hey, it's not up to me, guys. It's up to you, the fans or people that support them. You go ahead and vote for whoever you want to make it up to the next stage come next week. That said, this is where I'm going to end this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. I will see you guys on another video. Have an amazing night's rest. Bye.